Hey there, today I just wanted to talk a little bit about EMDR. It's a great therapeutic intervention for trauma, for depression, for anxiety, for just all kinds of things. And it sounds kind of intimidating, and EMDR stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. And a lot of it is having you, I like to explain it, or I like to think of it as if you were to walk somebody through a dream while you're having it, you're able to kind of pick out parts that don't make sense or maybe aren't accurate or rational, and you can put them away instead of having them continue to take up space in your body and to cause problems. So that is one of the things that I do. And so today I thought I would just show you a little bit about some of the equipment I use and what it looks like. Okay, so this contraption looks kind of intimidating for a second, but this is a light bar. And so what this does is it helps people, they follow the lights. I'm going to try and turn it on really quick here, but you can follow the lights. And so we would have you, we call this bilateral stimulation, and we would have you follow those lights with your eyes for, I don't know, just it kind of depends. So like usually 30 seconds or so, and then we would stop and we would ask you what you notice in your body or what kind of thoughts came to mind. So that interrupts that thought pattern of like some of those unhelpful thoughts that are coming in. That would just disrupt them so that you can think through them a little clearer. So along with the eye movements, another type of bilateral stimulation is the buzzies. So these little things, you would just hold one in each hand and they vibrate. So they're gonna vibrate off the table here. Let's stop. So that is another version of bilateral stimulation. You would just hold on to those. Let's see. There we go, there's my hand. So you just hold on to them, and kind of the same thing as the light bar. I would ask you to think about things and you would just be holding those. Another, like kind of the traditional intervention with EMDR was the eye movement. So we would like sit very close to you, not super close, but pretty close, and have the person follow our fingertips with their eyes. So it would be pretty quick. And you would follow the tips of my fingertips with your eyes, not with your head, but just with your eyes. So one of the things that I have chosen to do since COVID happened was to use my light bar and my buzzies. There's also, you can use like a metronome, or this light bar comes with a sound that alternates sound on each side. So a big part of EMDR is having the bilateral stimulation. So you want both sides of your brain activating and firing. So that's why we use those different things. But since COVID, I have chosen to use those, my light bar and my buzzies more often because I can keep that 6 feet of distance with everybody. And I can just easily spray alcohol or wipe my buzzies down with alcohol. So it kind of lessens the amount of risk there is from people being too close or from touching things that other people have touched. So that is kind of what EMDR looks like in process. There's lots of other parts to it. It's an eight phase intervention. So sometimes people work through it really quickly, but a lot of times it takes a lot of sessions to get through and process through a lot of stuff. So there'll be more, but just if you are interested on what the equipment looks like or what it actually looks like in the moment, that's what it looks like. So, all right, check back for more stuff. Thanks.